Okay. Yeah,
Raj, can I ask you a question?
please, please.
Okay. My question is related to discussion topic number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, I've selected the 5 stocks for the 5-year hold, and I've set up the trend analysis in Minitab.
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend that we run a 1-year price target using Minitab, or should we be running 5-year price targets in
So,
Minitab?
so what the question says? Question says 5 years investment or 1 year. Let me read the question first. So probably so
Yeah, it says 5 years.
yeah, if it says 5 years, then keep the target for 5 years because you are freezing your money for 5 years, where you will get the highest return.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
That's all I had.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 years, yeah, keep the because you need ultimate value of your money during 5 years and you are not using your money for 5 years. So which stocks will give you the best return? Keep that.
I have a question on the forecasting, the exponential trend equation.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me understand the math? I'm not sure how.
Okay.
I'm not coming up with the same numbers that are in the book, and this is one of the fill in the blank questions, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Okay. Just a minute. So let me either I was hoping you could do the screens here. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your mini tab.
Okay, good. So let me explain the very first question related to discussion. So there are 2 questions related to discussion. One is select, 5 stocks where you will get the maximum return of your money. So basically, you have to go on Amazon, different websites which gives the stock prices and all, and you need to select based on your thinking. So let me show you one by one. Just a minute. So basically, if you can see can you see my Yahoo?
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, I use Yahoo Finance for my understanding, and I look into the Yahoo Finance. You can also look to Google Finance also.
Back to the dirty Russian dossier used as FISA application information? Yeah, it looks to me like big tech is back to its old tricks. As they got their hand up, by the way, and are getting subsidies from the federal government worth billions of dollars. They're trying to sweep this under the rug. And the Secret Service continues to stonewall.
Kyle, can you put yourself on mute, please?
Giving us the
Yeah, so Google stock also, gives a lot of data. But for me, Yahoo Finance is easy because I can download the data. I can do anything that I want to do. So this is my Yahoo. I logged into Yahoo. So you can, you can see Standard or Poor, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, all, you can see all the commodities and everything and whatever I want to look into that. For example, I want to see the Meta stocks. And so, for example, this is the Meta stock, and I can download this historical data. I can do it. So historical data, I can see. You can use. My screen is moving fast. You can see this is from 2020, and you can see the download. You can select the date period, 5 years maximum. So basically, you can do all the things, and you can download the data in Excel format or comma separated values format. So basically, you can use this data. This is Meta. You can select 5 stocks that you would like to choose, and you can start. So data is easy to download from here. for me, but this is not the only one option. You can have Google, you can have Bloomberg's, you have Wall Street, and many websites, they give you the stock prices and easy to download. So this is first option. Now, once you download this data, how you can perform the stock analysis. So basically, let's say this is Verizon data. And okay, so you can see this is Verizon data, and it is old data which is given. Here I select high prices, for example. Now, today, let's say, what is the price latest by today, or what is the last point of the data that I have now? So I go at the bottom and I can see this is the price of the stock. So let's say I buy today. So I have $10,000, let's say $10,000 divided by how much is the price? This is the price. So 53.46. Okay, how many stocks I can buy? So I use a calculator, or just so 10,000 I have divided by 53.46.
190 stocks.
Yeah, about 187. So 187 roughly, whatever number you can say, but use the exact value, because the fill in the blanks and others are based on exact value. So you use the exact value. So 187 stocks you have today. Now let's see what could be the value after 5 years and what you will get. So I just see the trend analysis of this stock. So I go under first I go under statistics, and I have time series options, time series plot. We are doing a trend analysis. So our variable is high, and then we have forecast for how many days for 5 years. It's about 365 into.
It's 1,825. That was gonna be my question, if you didn't mind.
1,000?
Yeah,
1,000.
it's 1,825.
Okay, 100. Sorry. Okay, number of forecast. And these are the 4 trends which are there in Minitab, which are common. All the questions are based on only these trends. Here we have time. Here you can put that stamp, and which is date. So basically your x-axis. And now look into linear. See. So this is the, you put $53, and now in 5 years, so you have to see at all the way at the bottom, what is the value at, this is going to be. So look into this. So this is the situation as of now. And based on this red line, which is linear trend analysis, it is going somewhere here, which is 63 or $64 approximately. So this is one trend analysis. Whether this is good or not, you have to analyze based on these numbers: MAP, MAD, MSD. What is these numbers? These represent the actual and difference between actual and forecasted. Means this is actual and the trend. So the difference between, so the smallest is the difference, is the better the number. Better is the trend analysis. So this is first thing. Now you have to do the same thing for second option. So I just choose the second option. I don't do anything. Just so here, instead of this is going like this. And here you can see MAP, MAD, MSD. Now do the all four of them. So which is the best trend coming from your data? Quadratic, and so this is a quadratic. And this is like here, this is going. And here you can also, the fourth one I'm just doing. So trend analysis. And now fourth one. Fourth one is, S-curve, this is certainly not applicable. So let's compare the 3-1. So this you can see MAP 10 point something, MAD 4, MSD 23. So this is the one. Second thing you can see 10.54 and 24. So this is which one? This is, I think, exponential. So this is, I think, least one. This is the second least. And look the first one, which is. So which is the best trend? So 10.8, 4.14, and 4.24. I believe this is the best trend, 23, 4. So basically this trend, based on this, if you see the trend, it is giving about $84. So your $53 or something is going to be $84. So you have 187 stocks. Just a minute. So 187 into what is the value? This is the value of 84.2328. And it gives you the, so let me use the calculator again. So into 84.2328, and that gives you 15,756, if you can see my calculator. And you invested 10,000, so 15,756 point whatever minus 10,000, you get about 5,756.22. Use exact number. So this is your benefit, this is your profit on your investment. So we are just asking in all the questions in fill in the blank, we are asking, the profit, return on your investment in terms of only profit or loss. So basically, if you have loss, let's say you put 10,000 and you are getting 7,000, then loss, you put minus sign before, minus 3,000. So if you have profit, you just put the straight number. If you have loss, then minus, what is your profit? Minus 3,000. So this is the way to do. Is it making sense?
Yes.
Hey, I have a quick question.
I have a quick. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
please go
ahead.
one by one, please.
Yeah, just quick. It all made sense. We're working on it, but the example you just gave, I believe it was exponential and quadratic. The graphs look fairly similar for how they fit. It looks like you made your decision off of the MAPE and the MAD and the MSD. What was the difference? There were very minute differences in each number.
Exactly.
What made you decide that one or the other?
Yeah, thank you for asking. Good question. And this is, how is the slight difference. So basically, I have asked. So here, you don't see much bigger difference here. You are getting $84, and what about this? This you are getting about $70. And difference is here, I generally wherever the trend and actual number difference is lowest, I prefer that one. So here 10.57 and here 10.21. Here 4.10 and 4.01. And here 24.12, here 20. So from both of them, so if you come across this situation, both of them, which one is coming lowest in terms of these number accuracy measures, you prefer that one. So here, this is more fit, more, fitting with the data and giving better accuracy as compared to this. So I selected this. But if you are doing a mini, discussion, and whatever is your best trend, you use that. But if you see the question which are given in fill in the blanks, there will be no much. There will be difference in all the trends. It's not very slight difference or fine difference or minute difference. You will clearly see bigger difference over there.
Copy, thank you. Just to recap then, when you look at those MSD and MAD and MAPE, you're looking at the smaller numbers, and that's how you make your decision, if it is a close decision, correct?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I always look, because these numbers are between, these are the difference between actual and this red line, which is fit line. So lower the number means they are very close to each other, and that is what we want to predict, or we want to forecast, or we want to see the trend. Actual and trend should be as close as, let's say I predicted I will have this much, like many experts, they say that NVIDIA stock will be 5,000 in next 2 years. And if it comes close to the they say 4,900, yeah, it's very close. So the prediction, that the concept is prediction and real should be very close to each other. And if they are close, then these numbers are small.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, sorry, I have to read the questions. Yeah, please go one by one.
Yeah, Professor, that was kind of a question that I have between the MAPE and the MAD. I had a trend that the MAPE was 18 points higher than the other one, but the other two, MAD and MSD, were lower. But I'm also seeing that the graph, the trend, it's more towards the graph than the other one. It's going away from the graph. So I know what to use now.
Yeah, so if it is going, this is another important measure. You have to see, for example, let's say this, here.
That goes with the graph.
This is, when you see from naked eye, this is also going with the graph, you can see the kind of, here you also see, this is also going with the graph. And you can see this is also going with the graph. But this trend, initial trend, whichever is the best. So here you can see this is best fit. And this is not that, and this is, so basically you have to first observe from the naked eye that how the trend is following.
Okay, first we follow the red one, and then we see the forecast that it's more or less following the line from the previous trend. Okay, I understand that. I had another question on question number 2 for this week's discussion on the rubrics. It mentions that it's 4 points for the comment about the discussion. Is that we have to discuss about the MAPE, the MAD, or just the overall trend of the graph?
So you have to discuss, most important thing. Let's say you selected 5 stocks, NVIDIA, Amazon, and let's say which are the, Meta and OpenAI and all, so you have to see, where you see 5 years from now. So you don't be, okay, you can share the Excel and these things, but from management point of view, this is the number, this is data driven decision. So basically data and you come up with the numbers. Now you have to think from managerial aspect, what is your decision? What is your thinking? And let's say you talk about NVIDIA. So in 5 years from $50, I missed this stock because, somebody suggested to buy this stock in $50. And now I think it's about $2,000. So,
Yeah.
so, see where it will end. And
Okay. Yeah.
think what are the factors driving this exponential, growth. So why
Right.
the exponential growth is there in this? So you have to find the reason, because management is based on the numbers. You find the reason and logic why this is going like this, because of AI, because of new technology, automation, and all
Right.
these things. So you have to find the reasons and logics in the discussion.
Okay. Okay. I understand that. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that was a question that I think Steve he responded to me in the chat. So on the 100,000, because in the question we have $100,000 to invest in 5 stocks, we're supposed to divide it that by 5 stocks to get $20,000 for each stock.
Yeah, that's up to
Okay.
you. You can decide, let's say
How you want to
make
okay.
your portfolio. Somewhere you want to make 40,000, somewhere you want to 10. It's all up to you. It's your
Okay.
flexibility, and portfolio is your choice. Sometimes you,
Okay. That's
sometimes,
smart.
yeah, but you need a maximum return for your money.
Okay, perfect. Nice to
And
know.
then the
Thank you.
first question somebody asked, first question, when you don't have the data, when you don't have the numbers, the method for forecasting is called Delphi. I don't know, but if you come across this method, it's called Delphi method. And technology forecasting or something related to new trend or new technology or new things happening in the world, then it comes to qualitative matter, and experts' opinion is very important. So first question is about that. You share your opinion, feel yourself you are the expert in the field, or you have understanding based on the research and analysis, and share what is going to be after 5 years. Because as of now, if I see no food delivery app or these DoorDash, Instamart, or whatever, these new things are there, none of them are profit making. None of them are profit making if you research, except one food delivery app, or this kind of instant app in China is making little bit money, but all are loss making venture in the world. So why people are putting lot of money? And nowadays I come across 10 minutes delivery platform. Means if you order grocery, if you order something, it will deliver within 10 minutes. And its valuation is about $13 billion, and it is in India. It's called, and it is started by my friend. So it's called Blinkit. And they started, and JP Morgan Chase valued about $13 billion. And it is only 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, you will get the, whatever you ordered in your house. So how do you see this, based on your understanding where market is going, why people are pouring tons of money into this kind of venture, and why they are losing money? And so you need to discuss first question related to that delivery apps or DoorDash or Instamart and all those things. Second question is about your 100,000 in discussion. So I think I answered your question related to discussion.
Yes, 100%. Thank you.
You're welcome. So any other question which I have not answered in the chat or in the class, please, you can repeat or you can tell me.
Yeah, I just need some clarification on the math that is used in the trend equation, the fitted trend equation.
Yeah,
Because I'm
please.
looking at what's calculated in the books and I'm not coming up with the same numbers. So I'm obviously doing the math wrong.
Which what so basic to be honest, if I understand your question, that you are doing a calculation in the book and you are doing here and the same
So
numbers.
it's regarding the fill in the blank question number 5.
Yes, just let me see 1 minute. Okay, just a minute, I'm just looking into the. Okay, so period 4. So basically, yeah, I think this is the question yesterday somebody asked me. And okay, here we go. So basically that is the equation and you have to just put the value here. You know, you can see here, can you see my calculator? And I use the
Yes.
scientific calculator and here you can see the this, second option and e to the power x. So whatever value you will put, so it is 4. What is the value? So let's see, very simple. Let me make it very simple. So the value is, what is the power? 0.470 point. So minus 0.47 into what is the T4. So this is the value. Okay. Now I go under this and I go under scientific and I use this and I use this. So this is the value. You can see e to the power minus 1.88. And now I have to do 184. What is the answer you are getting?
Well, I couldn't figure out how to calculate it with that calculator, so that's helpful. And what I
Yeah.
was using was the calculations in the book on that. It's on page, let's see here, on page 582 in the book, it shows, a forecast for period 23, 24, 25. And I couldn't come up with those numbers. So I wasn't sure what I was doing wrong, but that's helpful.
Oh, so basically it is 7th period, 4th period, or whatever. So 184, what is the value? 184 into, so, even, so this is the way, there's also what you call, say, calculator online, which gives you, this is called Euler number. And so you can do the Euler number also in online calculator, and that gives you the numbers clearly.
Euler?
Yeah, it's a E is Euler number. So I think I did little bit wrong here, I did 0.47, but the real number is 0.407. So you will get the real answer. Euler number. So let me show you the screen so you can come up with the. Okay, I have to share some. Just a minute. Okay, you can see this is the Euler number calculator. So e-calculator. So here, can you see my screen?
Yes.
So whatever value you will put of your on power of x, it will give you the result of e to the power x.
Oh, okay.
Or simply every computer has the calculator. Yeah, you know, this is the calculator. Okay, so just a minute. So I think, and if you use the correct one, you know, here, for example, I did 0.47. The actual question is 0.407. So, you know, this second option, when you place the second option, you will get the same option here to do the calculation. Okay, so this is like, you know, this E is called Euler number, and you have online calculator, and these options will be available in your final exam. Means you can use your calculator, you can use online. I have not given any you know, restriction in the exam, like proctored or anything. It will be open and you can do it very easily. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. If you don't have any question, have a wonderful evening. And yeah, just keep doing your work. Keep learning, keep enjoying the summer, and we will meet next time, next Tuesday.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank
Most
you, Ron.
welcome.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
Good night.
Bye
Bye-bye.
now.
Hello, Professor.
Yes. Who is this?
Yeah, this is Mohammed, sir.
Hi, Mohammed. Yeah.
So, Professor, last time I was doing everything right. I'm asking about last. Um, what was that? The MCQs, I believe, or like, yeah, I think those were filling in the blanks. So I was putting the right number and I was doing everything right, but the answer which I was getting was not right. So did I miss some settings for that or something like that, or
Yeah.
what?
So
Because like,
I
because
don't
I'm
know.
worried about the exams. I send you the exact the
You sent.
Minitab
Mhm.
result, and that was you said that was close but not accurate, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like quite worried about the from the exam point of view that how to like, did I miss something or
So to be honest, I don't know what, you know, you send me the outcome of your Excel or, you know, Minitab or whatever. I don't know where you rounded or something. So I can show you what you are doing and how, you know, your answer is different from the. So let me stop recording this. So just a minute. So because this is 1-to-1.